Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Look at this glamour. Does this look great or what? Literally just rolled out of bed. If you saw my Saturday video, you know it was a rough night last night. Oh my gosh. I finally fell asleep. Was able to leave the bathroom and fall asleep around 4:30. And then was up again at 5:30. And then, no, wait. Fell asleep at 2, slept till 3, was up again, fell back to sleep around 5:30. And slept in until about, what, 7:30, quarter to 8? So it was rough. It was rough. But can't let any of that stop me. I have a lot to do. So I don't remember if I mentioned this or not. I probably did. I just never remember what I talk about. No, I know I did. I know I mentioned about the bake sale that's going on tomorrow, and God bless you, honey. Thank you. The fact that I'm baking a whole bunch of stuff. So whether I have tummy troubles or not, doesn't matter. I have a lot of baking to do this morning. So I'm going to start off with the sandwich bread. So my goal is to make 4 loaves of sandwich bread for the bake sale. My goal is to make 8 mini, God bless you, honey, 8 mini loaves of zucchini bread for the bake sale. Zucchini cupcakes with caramel icing for the bake sale and for the picnic we're supposed to go to today. And Andrew's making chocolate chips for the bake sale. I think that's everything. Plus I have to make the corn, tomato, basil, and mozzarella salad for a bake sale. I bought the mozzarella. It is not getting homemade. Nope. Bought it. Don't have time for that. So right now I am getting the sandwich bread started. My yeast is definitely proved. So we're going to get that going. And while that is rising, I'm going to make the zucchini batter dough and get that baking. So I think I have it all figured out. Timing wise, I don't know, but that's what I'm going to be spending my morning doing. I am not sure if I am eating breakfast this morning. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little afraid. Doug made me a cup of tea and it's sitting here looking at me. I did make a nice big electrolyte water. You know, my electrolyte water is just Redmond's Real Salt water, a little bit of lemon juice, ice, filtered water, and I also threw a green tea bag in there just for a little bit of flavor. But after last night, oh, I definitely need to hydrate. And, you know, I've said it before, you don't hydrate with water, you hydrate with minerals. So that's what I'm doing. I may even have 2 of these today. So we will see. Usually I do 1 in the morning, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, that is it. For right now, I'm going to, I told you my yeast is proved. I got to get that done. I got my zucchini prepped here. We had such a great time playing Pinochle last night until I got home and all hell broke loose. But anyway, that's that. I'm going to go get this done and I'll be talking to you in a little bit. Okay, my little flour jar is not going to cut it today. We brought up the big guns from the basement. Because we're just going to go through all that flour today, probably. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, we are kicking some butt here. It's a hot mess, as you can see. I have the second batch of zucchini bread ready to go when I have a free oven. I have cupcakes in the top oven, and I have sandwich bread in the bottom oven. And somewhere in this house, I don't know where it is. Let me see. Flour bucket. Oh, here we go. Making tomato, basil, corn salad. And the first of the 5 mini loaves of the zouk bread are out of the oven. They look absolutely stunning. So we're getting there, friends. We're getting there. I will show you what I'm going to eat. Good morning, Aria. I am hungry, but I'm scared to death to eat. So I have 1 piece of toast with 1 teaspoon of peanut butter. So we're going to give that a try. Okay, I think this is our 100% absolute favorite cupcake recipe. What do you say, Mr. Doug?
Absolutely.
It is so good. I'm not going to show you the whole thing start to finish. It's not a cook with me, but I'll give you the overall. And I will link the recipe below. It is not on my website. I'm just going to link it right to Taste of Home. So it's zucchini cupcakes with caramel frosting. So in my bowl here, I mixed 3 large eggs at room temperature, 1 1/3 cups of sugar, 1/2 cup of oil. I use avocado oil. You can use whatever your oil of choice is. 1/2 cup of orange juice and a teaspoon of almond extract. If you're allergic to nuts, just use vanilla. And to that, I'm going to add 2 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves. And we are going to let that go until it is very well mixed. Scraping down the sides, of course, just like you do in any baked good. We'll give it a scrape right now. And we'll let that mix for about 2 minutes or so until it is very well combined. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 1 1/2 cups of shredded zucchini. Let it mix, and that is it. That is how simple these cupcakes are to make. I have my cupcake pans lined with cupcake liners, and I'm just going to use my large scoop and just scoop. Let me show you. Just 1 scoop in each one, and they will make the perfect cupcakes. We're gonna put those in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean and they're nice and golden brown. So I will show you when they come out of the oven. Okay, in the midst of baking, Doug made a little bit of lunch for the 2 of us, a little caprese salad. It's just tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, some basil, and a little bit of balsamic glaze. New Jersey on a plate. Okay, we're gonna start on the caramel frosting for the cupcakes. In my large saucepan here, I have 1 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/2 cup or 1 stick of butter cubed, and 1/4 cup of milk. We are just gonna stir this up and pretty much keep our eye on it until it comes to a boil and starts getting thick. Once it comes to a boil and all the butter's melted and it's getting nice and thick, we are going to remove it from the heat. We are going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla, and then we're gonna cool it to lukewarm and add in our sugar. So for right now, we're just trying to get everything melted and boiling. Okay, there is our caramel looking wonderful. It's at a nice boil. It's starting to get a little thick. So I am just going to turn this off. We are going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And just let it sit here and cool down to, you know, like room temperature-ish. And then we're gonna add in our powdered sugar to make our caramel frosting. Okay, this has cooled down to room temperature, so the next thing we're gonna do is take about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of powdered sugar, and we're gonna sprinkle about half of it in, and then we're gonna mix it in with an electric mixer. I forgot, I like to sift my powdered sugar. It just makes for a nice, smoother icing. I think we might need a little bit more sugar. My caramel's a little bit loose. I probably didn't let it cook long enough to get thick enough. We'll see. We will see, but it's not rocket science. If it's too loose, you add more sugar. If it's too stiff, you just add a little bit of milk. We'll see what this looks like when we're done. Okay, I'm gonna frost the first batch. I do not pipe the frosting on, honestly, because it's really, really sweet with the caramel and everything. So I just use an offset spatula and give them just a little dollop and try to make them look pretty. If I piped it on, it would just be way too much frosting. So we just do a little pretty. There we go. So I'm just gonna get these frosted. Then I'm gonna let the frosting harden up, just kind of dry a little bit, and then we're gonna put them in our little cupcake clamshells and have them all ready for the bake sale. The second batch of cupcakes have come out of the oven and they are cooling. I'll have to make another recipe of the icing for those. Those are going to the picnic with us today, so probably should have done those first. Doug rolled his eyes at me, and I get it. So for the bake sale, I did pastel colored cupcake holders. And for the picnic, I did black and red because the invitation was black and red. So I know no one will notice, but I do. Because, you know, I'm crazy like that, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna finish these up and then I think clean up this kitchen because everything is pretty much done for now. I have the second recipe of bread rising. And then I'm gonna make one more tonight, I think, because I decided I wanted to have 4 loaves to take to the bake sale, 4 loaves of sandwich bread. But then I decided I'm going to take a loaf of sandwich bread and a jar of jam to the hostess of the picnic today as her hostess gift. So I'm gonna have to make another recipe of sandwich bread tonight. So I have at least 4 loaves to go to the bake sale. Okay, I'm gonna finish this, I'll be back. We are out the door and on the way to the picnic. Left the house a hot mess. But in my defense, we're gonna be baking again when I get home tonight. Andrew's gotta make his cookies and I have to make a little bit more bread. Oh, it's in the back. I was just gonna show you the hostess gift. Oh, I forgot her note. Crap, oh well. Had a little, you know, little card in there. I did a loaf of homemade bread, a jar of blueberry jam, strawberry jam, and zucchini relish in a little basket, and that is her hostess gift. Last year I did eggs, so this year I wanted to do something a little bit different, but, and I had a little, just a little note card to write in, just to thank her for hosting, but I forgot it, because just when everybody was getting ready to leave. Andrew has to speak, I think I told you, Andrew has to speak at all the masses this weekend at St. Mary's to see if he can get teachers for religious ed. And just as he was about to leave and we were getting ready to leave, the key to Doug's car, it's like in 2 pieces. Well, apparently when Andrew came in from driving it today, he dropped a piece. We looked all over the house. We looked in the car. Finally, I'm just like, take your car. Andrew's air conditioning's not working very well. I'm like, just take your car. You're gonna have to sweat. Nothing we can do about it. We'll have to find it later. You're gonna be late. Of course, Doug found it. Like, it is never truly lost until Doug cannot find it. It was in the mulch next to the steps on the way in the house. So we got just a little bit behind schedule and we were so busy looking for that I forgot the note. So, oops, that's okay. It's all good. But anyway, that's it. I will try to show you little clips of the picnic. It's hard. You know, I don't like to film people. I still haven't decided if I'm going to eat or not yet. I'm a little nervous. So far today I've had a piece of toast with peanut butter, my electrolyte water, half a cup of tea, 1 bite of a cupcake to make sure they were okay, What else? Oh, and a little bite of, we had an extra loaf of zucchini bread. And I took a little corner of that off to make sure that was okay. Because I did it without nuts, just because of allergies. So, that is all I've had today. I'm hungry. I'm just, you know how it is. When you have a little tummy trouble, you're afraid to eat. And I am afraid to eat. So, we'll see. It'll be a game time decision, so. I know he's smoking brisket. So, we'll see. But I'll show you. We are home from the party and we are exhausted.
Tired. Yes.
So tired. It was so nice. I never picked my phone up. We were just too busy. And like, I never know who wants to be on camera and who doesn't. We were just too busy socializing and everything. The food was delicious. I thought it was very good though.
Yeah, you were good. I was sort of good until dessert. I had too many.
I tasted my first crumble cookie ever. I had like a bite of 2 different ones. The blueberry one was unbelievable. The rest of them were, it was a cookie. But the blueberry one was amazing. I will say that. So now we are home. We're going to get changed and we're going to start
baking again.
Some more baking. Andrew's working on the chocolate chips and I just need to make a little bit more bread. Then I want to go to bed. See, with the bread, it can just sit here and rise and I can nap while it's rising. So, but first I want to go get out of this dress, get into some nice comfy clothes. Not that this dress isn't comfy, but, and just be, and then clean up this mess. Oh my God, guys, I can't even show you my house. It's so bad.
There's stuff everywhere.
The kitchen is like exploded. So, I will show you my little cupcake things I bought. I made little labels and we have the little cupcake thing. So they're cool. And I've got bags for the bread and little bags for the zucchini bread. So yeah, my table is covered. It's okay. It'll get done. It'll get done. That's what I keep telling myself. When I go to bed tonight, this kitchen will be clean. But right now, I'm going to get changed. I'll be back. Okay, well, here is the final. We have our zucchini cupcakes with caramel frosting. We only got 3 loaves of sandwich bread. Something happened with the last one, and it was really sticky. But I thought we couldn't handle it. But then when it was rising, it got too close to the vent of the oven, and it started baking. So I'm like, forget it. 3 loaves is enough. We have our basket of chocolate chip cookies, our basket of zucchini bread, and our basket of cake pops. So there it is for the bake sale tomorrow. And that is what we donated, and we'll see what everybody else does. Hopefully they'll sell it and make some money. But for now, we are going to bed. Good night, my friends. Good morning, friends. It is Sunday morning. Oh, I slept so good last night. Oh my goodness, I feel wonderful. I feel so refreshed and just absolutely wonderful. Just a really good sleep. We got everything done for the bake sale. I'll insert a picture right here of everything we made. I wanted to get a little bit more sandwich bread made, but just didn't, so that's fine. It's fine. Hopefully they will be very successful and sell out, or at least sell most, I hope. I told them, do not bring anything home. Nothing comes back in this house. Doug said the zucchini bread can come back in this house. So that's easy because that can go right in the freezer. And they are mini loaves. What else? I'm waiting for, well, Andrew has to go, to a different church this morning. I'm just waiting for Doug to come down because we needed to leave 8 minutes ago. We got to get out of here because we're both lectors today, so we have to be at church a little bit early. I am reading the first reading. He is reading the second reading. And I'm not sure what after that. I don't know if we'll go out to breakfast. That seems to be a Sunday thing lately. We'll see if he wants to do that. And then we come home and start. I am cleaning this house today. It is just needs to be cleaned. It needs to be reset. It needs to be cleaned. I need to start fresh. The lawn needs to be mowed, and we also need to give the chickens a little treatment. We think there's a few of them, like 4 or 5 of them, that have what are called depluming mites. They're not like mites that like live like in the coop or anything. They're mites that live in the feather shaft. We think there's about 4 or 5 of them that may have these. So we are going to treat them. Actually, we're going to treat all of them today, even the ones that do not show signs of it. We thought we had a bully. We thought somebody was picking feathers. And we were trying to figure out who it was, and we thought we knew who it was, and we separated the bully. It wasn't that. And I said to Doug, I said, I need to research to see what this possibly could be, because something's not right. And my research led me to this. So that's what we're pretty sure it is. I talked to a couple vet techs online, and they agree with me. So we are going to be doing that today. All we need to do is take a medicine dropper and drop 5 drops of the medicine right down their back. So their feathers probably won't grow back until the fall once they go through a molt, but it'll get rid of the depluming mites. And like I said, they live in the feather shaft. That's the only place they can live. They don't come out of the feather shaft. They don't live in the coop on the ground, anywhere like that. So we'll see. Not a fun time, but we'll get it done. So we have a lot to do this afternoon, and we'll see what happens. And I also I'm going to attempt to spatchcock and grill a chicken today. The recipe calls for like a 4-pound chicken. Well, you know, all our chickens were huge. So I have a 7-pound chicken. So I'm guessing it's going to probably take longer on the grill. We're just going to try to do it nice and low and slow and see what happens. But I'll show you that. Anyway, that is it. I am going to go light a fire under this guy because we are a little bit running behind. Yep, out to breakfast again. This has become our Sunday morning gig here when we go to church on Sunday mornings. Doug got what did you get?
Bacon and hash.
Some kind of bacon and hash brown scramble. And I splurged a little bit this morning and got Eggs Benedict. And there's the after. We are home. After we left, we stopped at my best friends at Krista and Jeff's to drop a few things off and also to see the baby. They became grandparents a couple weeks ago, so we went to see the baby. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. I was just holding him, he's so tiny. So we visited with them for a while, and now we are home. I talked to Andrew. He has all of his teacher spots filled except one. He is beyond excited, and the bake sale sold out. They made so much money, so I am so happy. So the next one is August 27th, and we know what sold the best and the quickest. The zucchini bread sold out, and the sandwich bread after the first Mass. So I said, for sure, we're going to double the amount of zucchini bread and make a lot of sandwich bread. And I might even make like some pear bread or apple bread too, because those quick breads, especially in the mini size, really seem to do well. So I'm very excited about that for them, and just very excited to bake again for them and help them out. So very good. But for now, I am going to go upstairs and I am going to get out of my church clothes and find my sweater and hang that up. And then I am going to clean my house. Andrew and Doug are going to mow. Then we're going to start working on treating the chickens, and we are moving the babies outside today. We decided it's time. It is not going to get less than 70 degrees. They are 95% fully feathered. We're going to put them in the single girl coop for now. Then we're going to move them into the other space so they can be right next door to the big girls and get used to each other before we actually integrate them in together. So, yay. I can't wait to get them outside and then clean my dining room so it stays clean, because it is, I dust it twice a day and it doesn't matter. Yes, my bedroom's a mess too. Look at that. So yeah, it's been a couple days, my friends. So I am going to get this house cleaned up And that helps my mental health when I have a neat and clean and non-cluttered house. It's definitely good for my mental health. And Andrew has a lot of work to do today, he said, for his DRE job. So he's going to work on that and yeah, be busy all day. Oh, sorry, trying to take my shoes off. We'll be busy all day today. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to trying this spatchcock chicken. I don't have apricot preserves, and that's what you're supposed to use. So I'm going to substitute my homemade peach. I think it'll be fine. And I think I need white wine, which I don't think we have any white wine. So if we don't, I'll either send Doug over to get some cheap white wine. I always have him buy me a bottle of cheap white wine to use for cooking. But you can also use chicken broth. So I don't know. We'll see. See how it all comes out. And I can't get my shoe off. There we go. See how it all comes out, and I'll bring you along. And this guy is mowing. The grass was so high. When you get all that rain and all that sunshine in just a span of 4 days, it grows really fast. So God forbid we go get a ladder. We just do things the redneck way.
Come on. Come on, yeah. If you need a ladder, then you ain't gonna do it. You don't do anything.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get it.
Damn it. If you need a ladder, it's not working.
Well, that went easier than expected. Everybody was captured and treated, and well, you just have to wait now and see what happens. Hopefully this will solve our problem. Uh-oh, it looks like the new girls have discovered the coop upstairs. We'll see. Okay, out in the garden harvesting, we got some chives and a crap ton of basil that's gonna get washed and put out to dry and then dried up in the oven. And then Doug and I are working on beans and tomatoes. So far, our basket is overflowing. It is 6 o'clock. You can hear the church bells, and we still have not eaten since breakfast this morning. And I only ate about half my breakfast, so we were supposed to make that spatchcock chicken on the grill, and before we knew it, it was 5 o'clock. And I hadn't even started it. So we decided to stuff sandwiches tonight, and we'll make that either tomorrow night or Tuesday night. So yeah, the best laid plans. We just got so busy. I got so busy cleaning. Doug and Andrew did so much work in the backyard. They got all the bushes trimmed. They got that tree trimmed. We got the birds treated. We got the babies moved outside. Probably gonna go to Tractor Supply tomorrow and just pick up a few more, because now that we think we have roosters, I need a few more hens. What else? So yeah, I still need to do my floors in the house. I'm gonna do that when I go in. I just kind of wanted to wait till the end of the day because we're still dragging in dirt and grass clippings and all that. So, that's what are you gonna tell me, Laura? So that is what is happening here on our little suburban homestead. Isn't that right, Laura girl? Laura girl, come here, look. Nope, she's camera shy. Hey. So it will be interesting to see if the babies go up in the coop on their own tonight. I do not think they're going to. I think we are going to be out here rustling them up. A couple of them have ventured to the top and looked in and then ran back out. So right here, this guy right here is the one we are 99% is a rooster, because these two are both the same breed. And you see how this one's feathering out and how this one is feathering out? This is kind of what a rooster feathers out to be. So the big girls are quite interested in what is going on in here. This is the other one. Baja is the other one that we are suspecting as a rooster. So we will see. She is preening herself. Hisself, whatever it is. But that is the other one that we're pretty sure is a rooster. The legs are super duper thick. The stance is very rooish. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But Tractor Supply has some sapphire green eggers. Or starlight. I'm sorry. Starlight green eggers. So I think we might go get a couple of those. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, friends, we are still working. Still getting stuff done. But tomorrow is going to be our rest day. I know it's Sunday and we should be day of resting. We're going to make tomorrow our Sunday because we just wanted to get done today and it was so nice. So I'm going to call this vlog. We still have not eaten dinner, still haven't even thought about dinner, and it is after 7 o'clock. We will probably have sandwiches. Y'all have seen a sandwich. I cannot believe I'm not even hungry. I had half my breakfast and I'm not even hungry. So that's a little crazy. But anyway, I'm going to call this. I have Happy Mail to show you. I will show you in tomorrow's vlog because I'm upstairs now. But I will show it to you in tomorrow's vlog. And what else? Did I tell you Andrew's good news? I don't remember. I'll share that in tomorrow's vlog too. So anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog. Actually, yeah, tomorrow's vlog. So confused as the days. I ask you all to pray for a very special intention for me. I really can't talk about it. Just if you are the praying type, please say some prayers for a very special intention. Good vibes, all that stuff. We are all fine. Everybody is fine. The kids are fine. Doug is fine. It's just something that needs a little bit of prayers. And I'm just not at liberty to say. So that's that. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow in a vlog. We're either going to go to the shore or we're going to go to Lancaster or I don't know, something. Hopefully. Talk to you soon.